Hi, Pam. Excuse me. I'm in your grade center. I have hidden student names because I can't show them to you under FERPA laws. You know who they are. I haven't changed the order of anything. And of course, I will undo what I did prior to leaving the class so you will know who's getting what grade. That being said, I can go into any one of these graded quizzes and see how they did on each quiz. So if I choose this student here, I can click this drop-down menu, and in order to see the entire quiz, I would just click on this attempt. It pulls up the questions and the answers that they had correct or the ones that were incorrect. So this is how you can kind of see how they did. From here you can print out this, right click or Control P would allow you to save them and print them. So that is how we can check each student's grades in quizzes. Just using that drop down menu and going to, here I'll back up, going into any of these quizzes and using this drop down menu and going to the attempt. We'll show you exactly the test and the questions they got right and the questions they got wrong. I hope that helps. I also just thought of a way that you can look at your test in general and your questions and see how many people were getting questions right or wrong per each question. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that too. So if you don't ever want to know this, then you can just kind of fast forward through here. I'm going to come into your quiz 1. I'm going to come down to attempt statistics. This is really kind of valuable information because it helps you understand if students are really getting the information or if maybe a question is worded somewhat confusingly or whatnot. So what this does is it tells us there were 21 attempts from the students, 21 grades. Nothing that needs graded. That's good. And it tells you, here's your question 1. This was the correct answer and 90% of your students got this correct. And it was a split between these other two options of what the next favorite answer was. If we look at question 2, we can see that this check mark is the correct answer. 38% of your students got it correct, while 62 almost got it incorrect. Basically what this allows us to do is take a look at our questions and our answers. We do want our questions to be somewhat thought-provoking, but if we are complicating the issue by slightly murkying the water, then it's going to have a bigger spread like in question 3. And you may be happy with your quizzes and that's perfectly fine. I'm just saying we had 76% get it right, only 14%, and then we have our outliers here, which is fine. But this is one way that we can look at the questions that we answer and say, okay, well, whatever question 5 covered, we did it perfectly. So we don't have to cover that again. So this is another way that you can look at those questions. It's not per student, but it does give you a snapshot of everybody in your class and how they did on each question. You would have to go in and investigate which ones got it wrong, but it's just another way to see how your students are doing on the quiz. And I think that's the last thing I need to pass on to you. So you have a good day and let me know if I forgot anything.